Hello, my name is Nick Brengle, and I'm a filmmaker at Fairfax Community Church. I want to welcome you to a behind-the-scenes look at Encounter. Alright, so right now we're headed to Hemlock Overlook. It's kind of in the Clifton, Virginia area. We're getting ready to start a pretty big shoot. Pretty excited about it. So the concept behind the film was to, sort of focus on this encounter with God. And for all of us, that can mean different things. And the series leading up to Easter, called Encounter, really focuses on letting people truly be free in experiencing the presence of God, whether personally or in worship. And so the initial idea of the film was to give this visual atmosphere.
Intimacy was an absent abstraction to me. Far away and fleeing even farther. It took an unwanted interruption into my comfortable despair for the cycle to break.
Oh gosh, I forgot this is supposed to start happening. I was just enjoying this hike.
We forgot why we're out here.
Shoot.
So really the vision in the film was to really kind of evoke an emotion through the visuals, through the audio, and through obviously the narration. And I think it all came together really well, and it was obviously a lot of fun to work on. So
You can just you're so cool behind those shades.
I know, just like her.
I know.
We knew that wasn't real. And then the two serious people over here.
Yeah, go ahead and sit somewhere on the edge of this.
So still kind of more like this.
Yes, yeah. Wow, what a day.
Do I ever have my aha moment?
That's the other character.
Not really.
Good. As long as I don't pretend that I know something.
Said, feel the tree, like you're one with the tree.
Okay, let's do it now.
Be the tree. Man, the light coming though, right there. That's nice. Look at that shadow.
Is that a wrap, Mary Jo?
That's a wrap.
We're live, behind the scenes.
Well, we're on shoot 2, location number 2. We're here in beautiful Washington, D.C. We don't get to come here a lot, security reasons, but well, we're shooting with the Blackmagic 4K. We're not shooting in 4K because that's excessive. And we thought it was going to rain today, but it looks like it's going to cooperate. So for the locations, I wanted to have multiple locations to have a very distinct separation with the scenes. And so that's why we had the farm, we had out in the woods, hiking, and then we did some in the city. And really that was to sort of show just all of God's great earth that sometimes we pass over, and focusing on the natural lighting, moving water, the physical movement, and obviously the sound design was a big part of that as well.
My fingers tingled.
And then for the sound design, obviously I didn't want to have continuous sound throughout from beginning to end, but just little pieces and segments of different just ambient sounds or specific things that were happening. And doing that, at least for me, I've always seen that brings the audience just deeper into whatever story you're trying to tell, just using all the senses.
It was all around me. It was an encounter.
So to talk a little bit about the script and the narrative piece, the whole idea of it was to tell a story through somebody's consciousness and how they're feeling and thinking in that moment of having an encounter with the Holy Spirit. And So that's sort of the direction we went.
Unconditional love in
More
its
specifically,
fullest
sort of the
form.
creative process behind that was kind of bringing the team in, sitting down, listening to the music, the track over and over again, and just kind of giving them time to let it settle in and just sort of write what came to them. And so it was a really unique process, and it was a lot of fun. And so what came out of it was obviously this narrative piece that you're
It's
hearing.
my comfortable despair for the cycle to break. I wasn't looking for this. I still don't want this.
We're filming with Oscar-nominated actress. So for me personally, the music piece in any film that I've made is crucial to the creative process of kind of visually setting the tone of everything and what it's going to be. So typically what I do is I sit down, I pick out a few tracks, I narrow it down to a few that I really, really love, and then I start to write, and visually everything starts coming to me. And so that was the decision with this film, is to go with a piece that was very ambient but still had a building factor. And obviously you see that in the film. It just slowly builds, and I think that it's almost an anxious feeling maybe the audience or you would be feeling when watching it. But yeah, that's crucial to the film, is just that.
He's chimping, folks. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Location 2. So we're here. We're on the zinc farm. Really nice people. They let us come out here to their farm. So you're going to see outside, inside, everywhere. We're filming the 3rd location. Today we're working with Noah Woodward. There he is. Wow. Of course, he's also an Oscar-nominated actor for his supporting role. I forgot the name of the movie. So what I want to do in here with you, literally just walk around, look at things, just kind of like take in whatever.
He's got a 35mm cine lens on right now.
It's not a joke, seriously. We're working with a professional actor today. And then really to wrap this up, the cast and crew were phenomenal. We obviously work with a tight ship. And we had the 3 actors, and they all did a phenomenal job of taking very interesting direction. It was obviously no dialogue. It was all emotive and very physically driven and emotionally driven. And I think the 3 of them all captured that in their own individual scenes. And then obviously the entire crew. We had Kevin Goldfarb, who was the photographer and also gave some of the physical direction and visual direction with shooting the film. And all the sound design was Lindsay Will, and that's what she does. She's in her element when she's doing that. All right, so we're pretty much wrapping up here with the entire shoot. This was the 3rd location. Maggie, come here. Come here, Maggie. Maggie is the star. Good girl. Sit. Lay down. Good girl, Maggie. So yeah, just want to thank the cast again of Noah, Raina, and Janetta. They all did a great job, and I hope you enjoy the film.